Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Jumpin here, and this is going to be amazing. That's the first thing I have to say. But the second thing is, this is going to be my very first new DLC content for you guys. This is my first build. This is the N7 Grenadier, and yes, it is the N7 destroyer using the Falcon. This is such an amazing thing. And I'm also, as a secondary, because you can carry totally two weapons with this guy, I'm going to be using the Piranha new shotgun. Now, very important though, if you're going to try this on Platinum, you probably want to use the Cerberus Harrier. I'm not going to bullshit you. I think that the Cerberus Harrier is more consistent for Platinum than the Falcon, but for any other difficulty, including Gold, this is just too much fun and too awesome. Alright, so this build works either way with either the Falcon or the Harrier, so don't worry about that. Now let me go ahead and tell you, for Devastator mode, I definitely like the weapons accuracy. Now you think like, okay, the shield recharge is good, which it is, but the weapons accuracy for the new shotgun, because this build is so good with the new shotgun, it's a lot better. That shotgun's not that accurate. So now for the second field, you might think the magazine size sounds amazing for like the Harrier and some certain guns, but no, it's all about the rate of fire. That's what makes this build what it is with the Falcon. And then finally, I definitely like the max shields. 40%. He has 1,000 base shields, which is insanity. So that's actually 400 shields boost. Awesome. Missile launcher is totally not worth it, honestly, guys. I've heard a lot of bad things about it. But what is totally worth it, what is literally one of the most broken and best powers in the game now, and definitely the best grenade, is the multi-frag grenades. For multi-frag grenades, you're going to want force and damage. I think this is good. The radius is whatever. You might think you want the max grenades, but no. Go for the damage. If you have grenade capacity 5, definitely use grenade capacity 5 on him, and definitely do grenade count. You got to think, damage over more grenades like that you're going to shoot out, always go for the more grenades, because that's going to be more damage in the end. Alright, now for the battle suit, definitely go for weapons damage. He's not really using any power for recharge, so you don't need to worry about that. Also, go for power damage for the second one, and then finally weapons damage. And he is very balanced, 25% power damage with 27% weapons damage. Pretty balanced. Now for the fitness, I just like the shield, honestly. I tried it with some melee because his melee is really good. It has amazing, it actually has amazing radius. But it only really works well on like bronze or silver, guys. It really does. It does not work well for gold or platinum. So that's the thing. Alright. Now let me go ahead and tell you about the equipment. In this gameplay, I'm going to be using Incendiary Rounds 4, Assault Rifle Rail Lamp 3, Grenade Capacity 5, although I hate it. Definitely use it on this guy. It's too much. It's too awesome. And finally, Power Amp 4. Now, for Platinum, if you're going to try the Platinum version, which contains the Cerberus Harrier, definitely use Armor Piercing 4, and also definitely use the Shield Booster 4. Also, the weapon bonus that you can go for, the weapon bonus, I didn't show it to you. I would actually recommend the targeting, the headshot bonus damage, because since you're using two weapons, there's no reason to just single out one where you can give a buff to two. That's the idea. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. This is going to be some really amazing and epic gameplay. You guys are going to love this. I'm so glad this was the first person I decided to do. I mean, just immediately I was like, I don't know, I was thinking about doing the Infiltrator or the Soldier, and then the second that I started using the Soldier, I was like, oh no, it's all about the Soldier. The Soldier is just too awesome. This is the best soldier in the game. There's no question about that. Okay, now for this video, I'm going to be using the Destroyer. We're going to be having one guy use the Demolisher, which is the Engineer with the grenade thing, and we're going to be using a Turian Soldier Falcon build, just like me, so he's going to have a Falcon as well. And we're going to be using the Geth Grenadier build as well. Check this out. It's insanity. Boom. Oh my effing god. That is it's crazy. It is insane. Gold has never been this easy. It's so awesome, man. The multi-frag grenades kill everything. You just do so much damage. The total damage on them is so unbelievable. It really is. The reason why is because he shoots so many grenades. I don't even know how many it is. I would assume it was 4, but after like looking at it like a little bit, it could be 6. So you do all that damage. It's like 750 damage. Plus, if you have Power Amp 4 like I have, it's 40% more damage. So I don't even know how much damage it is overall. But you times that by 4 or you times that by 6, you're talking about the most insane grenade damage in the game. And they freaking are so... When I first used this guy, I remember what I said. This is exactly the first time I used the multi-frag grenade power. This is what I said. I said, oh my fucking god, this is Ballistic Blade but with frag grenades. That's what I said, because that is the truth. It is Ballistic Blade with frag grenades. Talk about broken, that's what it is. Now, this build will totally be Horde. You guys who watch this video, I know you guys are going to be like, oh my god, this is everything I ever dreamed. But yes, it's so awesome. It's so much fun. The Falcon is so amazing just because you get... Devastator mode is such an amazing buff. Just 40% more fire rate with the combined nature of just more ammo in your clip. With the Cerberus Harrier, the Cerberus Harrier is meant for this build as well. Like I said, for Platinum, I really think the Cerberus Harrier is the better way to go, to be quite honest. But for this difficulty, for Gold or Silver, this is the way more fun, way better way to go. The Piranha is such an amazing secondary weapon to be able to bust out. On this guy, because of the fire rate, its DPS is insanity. One thing about this guy as well, there's a couple things I wanted to take note about. The first thing is that if you want to reload cancel with him, it is super easy. And this is going to be the new objective, which is the deliver the robot who's carrying some pizzas to some people who ordered some pizzas. I don't know. It's really kind of stupid, and I can honestly say that this objective is going to be really, really dumb for Platinum if you get it on Wave 10. Okay, so right here I'm going to bust out this shotgun and just blow this Atlas away. I mean, this shotgun is so amazing. It really is, especially with the Devastator rate of fire mode. This will also work really well on the Turian Soldier. Just anything with rate of fire. Geth Infiltrator. Oh my god, that Piranha shotgun is just so amazing. But anyway, let me get back to what I was talking about. A couple things about this guy. The first thing is that when you're in Devastator mode, I didn't know this, and right here I'm gonna get dropped. But I didn't know this at first, but apparently you cannot be staggered or stunned at all. And it's really weird in a way when you're not getting staggered sometimes, because like, okay, here's a good example. A Phantom swords you or hits you, and you're like, what the fuck? I didn't get stunned. A Brute melees you, and you don't get stunned, and you're just like, whoa, this is fucking crazy. And you almost, like, when I'm about to get hit by a Brute, I almost prepare myself not to move for a second, because I know it's just like a force of nature now. Now it's like, no, keep shooting, blow that motherfucker away, use my multi-frags, kill them all. Watch this. This is going to be insanity. Anytime you see a big group, it is that easy. Just 2 multi-frags, everything dies. And if they don't die, shoot the Falcon, then they'll definitely die. So, that is amazing. Like I said, the Cerberus Harrier on this build, I haven't tried it yet, but I know it's going to be amazing. With 40%, that's going to be like Turian Soldier Marksman. With 35% more ammo in the clip, it's going to have a 50 bullet clip with extended mags. That's so insane. On Platinum, in one clip, you'll be able to pretty much kill most of the boss level enemies with this build. And when they get in close and you need to really fuck them up, multi-frag them and bust out that shotgun and just blow them away. That's pretty much the way it goes. Now right here, I'm going to get dropped. Guardian snuck up on me. Now, this guy is a tank. He's a straight up tank. If you have the... well, I don't want to call it new anymore, but if you have the shield boosting equipment 4, that's 150% more shields for you. This guy's base shield is 1,000. So with that equipment alone, his shields become 2,500. His total buff that he gets from his fitness is 650. So his total shields become 3,150. That is crazy. Actually, I take that back. If you wanted to do any more, you could put Shield Booster 3 on him, and it would be 3,400. That is Krogan. Like, he's such a tank. Now, the downside is that, even on Gold, I noticed this. I really feel at times that I am just really kind of flimsy, that maybe potentially his fitness could be somewhat glitched, or maybe the Devastator mode boost is not working. I don't know, but I really think that I'm wrong about that. I don't think that's what it is. I think what's going on is that when you play with a lot of shields like a Krogan, you're used to damage protection. Everybody uses some type of damage protections on Krogan. If it's either fortification, tech armor, or barrier, you have some type of damage protection, and that does make a difference. So I think that's something to do with it, but I don't really know. But I can say that at times I've been shot without the equipment, because for platinum, guys, you really will need that equipment. The multi-frag grenades will really suffer power-wise, but they still are going to be godly. And this shotgun is so good on this build, and the Harrier is so good on this build, and everything is so good on this guy. It's so much fun. You can play this and watch this. This will be another insanity moment right here. I'm gonna run downstairs. This would be a rocket normally. Who needs a rocket? I have multi-frags. I just kill everything. Like, that's just how it goes. It's really, really insane. I think one of the best platinum teams in this game will be a team of 3 of the new engineer, the N7 engineers with the grenade box thing. 3 of him with maybe 2 of them using arc grenades for tech burst, 1 of them using homing grenades to detonate tech bursts and just to use homing grenades, and then 1 of the slayers or the soldiers to use the multi-frag. Because it really would be insanity. If you had 4 of those things down, you could just sit, you could literally stand in them and just annihilate everything. Because that new ammo box thing, actually it restores your shields 25% while you're in it. So 4 of them would just literally keep restoring your shield to full. So just think about that. Like, that's how broken, that's what I've been talking about. Actually, it wouldn't be 4 of them, it would be 3 of them. But still, like, even with 3 of them, it would restore 75% of your shield. That's what I've been talking about, how broken that is, because that's insanity. Just the shield restore is insanity. So just let alone the grenades that you're going to be getting constantly. Now, one thing about the new engineer, because I do know a lot of information now about the new people. I have only, believe me guys, I've only used the soldier. This is the only one I've used so far. I have not tried any other one. This was the first one I decided to play as, and immediately I fell in love, and I was like, and once I put the Falcon on this build, I was like, I have to show this to my YouTube viewers, because I know you guys, a lot of you guys love this gun, and it's a shame because this gun just does not work that well on most builds, but on this build it's so amazing. So that's one reason why I wanted to come out with this video. But anyway, like I was saying, I have found out some information about some of the new people. I'll wait for videos to talk about them, but I do want to talk about the new engineer, because I've talked so much about him and how much I thought he was going to be broken and stupid and overpowered. I do want to say this right away, is that from what I found out about him, I was right. Like, I hate to sound cocky, but yes, I was right about everything I predicted about him was true. Is he broken? Yes. Is he super broken? No. The reason why is because the things I said that would not make him super overpowered is what is not making him super overpowered. The first thing is that the ammo box itself, or I believe it's called I don't really know the name of it. I'm sorry guys, I just cannot remember the name of that power. But that power, or the ammo box power, that's what I'll call it. The ammo box power is, the recharge time on it is actually like 10 seconds. That's with 200%. It's 10 seconds, so that's pretty long. The other thing is that it takes a long time to set up. Just from this gameplay, this is actually the first gameplay I've ever seen anyone use it, to be honest. This was our very first gameplay. But in this gameplay, if you see my buddy use it, he's going to actually take about 5 seconds to set it up. So you can't really just run around and just throw it out on the ground and pick up ammo. You actually have to sit there and set it up, and pretty much like almost like a Cerberus engineer has to. He has to set up turret. You have to set up your reply depot or Python, or I think that's the name of it. I don't really know, like I said. But anyway, yeah, so you actually have to set it up. So it's like a total of 15 seconds. Once it's set up, it's good. It's amazing, honestly. But if you can't just run around the map, you literally almost have to camp with it. So that's one thing about it, and that's one thing I kind of like about it. It's not going to be super overpowered for that. The other main thing that makes him not so overpowered is the fact that one thing about him is that his grenades work the way I thought they would, just like they do in single player. If you have 2 grenades on one person or on one build, you actually share the grenades. Meaning that, and look at that, that was one frag. I seen that Phantom, I turned on her, and I just blew her away. But the way it works is that if you have the two different, like the homing grenades and the arc grenades, you actually share the grenades. Now he gets grenade bonuses. I mean, he gets a ton of grenade bonuses. It's pretty crazy. He can have like a total of 3 extra grenades with grenade capacity 5, with max grenades. You're talking about a ton of grenades. But at the same time, the arc grenades, we do know that the better way to go is electrical damage, protect bursts. And if you have to share your grenades, you're just going to run out of grenades so quick, and you're going to have to burn through a lot of your ammo boxes or your thermal clips and everything like that. So in reality, I personally think the better way to build him, as of right now, I don't know, when I come out with the build video, I will totally go over all this. But as of right now, I think the best way to build him is just to use one of the grenades and max fitness and max like engineer stuff, Lions training stuff, whatever it is, in 7 training, and just skip one of the grenades. And the better grenade, honestly, is the arc grenades. They really are. Now, is it a great power? Is his like actual power with the ammo box a great power? Oh hell yes, it's a great power. It helps your teammates. It helps you. It's really useful. And it also makes it so like on a small map like this, you can actually run around with 2 people using grenades and not have to just fight over grenades, because that is so annoying. This whole gameplay, if you notice, I really haven't been using his box to get my grenades. He's been using his box to get his grenades, where I've been using the actual ammo boxes. So that's really kind of cool that like we can actually do that now. We don't actually have to fight over grenades, because that's one of the worst things in this game. When someone steals all your grenades, it just can be so annoying. But yeah, that's the main thing. Alright, so overall though, like I said, he's not as overpowered as I thought he was going to be, but if you want to make the most overpowered platinum team, as of right now, I haven't tried this yet, but I think that when I do, I might come out with a video with this. I don't know. But I would probably use this exact build with the Falcon and everything. I don't really know. Maybe the Service Harrier. I just don't know yet. But what I would do is this. And as you can tell, this gun, this new shotgun, can kill an Atlas in like 2 seconds. And this is also what I was talking about with the shields. Let's look how fast I died. By default, I should have 2,000 shields, and it just doesn't feel that way. Although, like I said, I think it's just not having damage protection is the reason why I got dropped so quick. Alright, this is going to be wave 10. We're going to have targets, and yeah, Phantoms we're going to have a lot of Phantoms, and yeah, they're going to get wrecked totally by me because of these new frags. But yeah, if you want to make the most broken team now, I think for Platinum to try would be pretty much this guy, one of this guy, 3 of the new Demolishers, 2 of them set up for arc grenades and the supply depot thing, and 1 of them set up for homing grenades for tech bursting. And if you just kind of sat back and camped, Platinum would not be that hard. If they got too close, these multi-frags will take out pretty much anything. And that's just the way you can go about it. It's really insane. Like, as you can tell, like, just look at that. Like, I shot the multi-frag at the Atlas, and I killed the Phantom. And the Phantom still had, like, a decent amount of, like, I guess, either shields or health. So, it's amazing. And that's the secret to this build. I didn't actually say that early, but I think you can see it. The secret to the build is you shoot 1 Falcon shot at any enemies. Like, any enemy you want. And if you do that, then they get stunned and you blow them away with the multi-frag. Now, the one thing I want to say though, and the reason why this Falcon build does not work good on Platinum is one reason only, is that this build right here, it just doesn't work that great on against Reapers, to be honest. And in Platinum, you are forced to fight Reapers. Now, against Cerberus, it wrecks. Against Geth, it wrecks. Reapers, and like, just check this out. This is gonna be ridiculous. Like, just Yahtzee, motherfucking like that's insanity, man. Like, but anyway, like I said, against Cerberus or Geth, it works so well. Against Reapers, the Falcon just does not work well. That's the truth. That is such the truth. Now, if you do, let's say you're just playing like for fun and you do get Reapers, you can always just switch to the shotgun and just use the shotgun. Because believe me, the shotgun works really well against Reapers. But overall for Platinum, though, I just think it's way better to just go ahead and use the Cerberus Harrier on a build like this. Just because, like I said, it just the Falcon in general just does not work good on bosses, and it just does not work good on armor. So that's the thing. That's the reason why I recommend this for gold. But I know a lot of you guys are going to want to play gold, and if you want to have just a blast with this new soldier, this is the way to go. This guy is just so amazing. Everything about him. His melee's awesome. His Devastator mode's awesome. His grenades are the best in the game now. There's no question these grenades are the best in the game. And if you question that, something is wrong with you. Because if you can't tell that these are the best, something's wrong with you. I'm sorry. Like, it does like over 4,000 damage. Like, it's insanity. Amazing. Like I said, overall though, I'm so glad this was the first guy I did. And I really hope that you guys, if you haven't already, will subscribe to me for all these other builds, because I will be doing a ton of them. This guy is a destroyer. This guy is a demolisher. He is everything you could ever ask for, and he is amazing. Falcon is such a good gun for him, and that's what I will leave it at. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please comment, please like, and also remember, subscribe for all the new DLC stuff. I will be coming out with one video every day with one of the new people, and then after I get done with all these gold gameplays with the new characters, I will be doing platinum gameplays with them as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But besides that, guys, peace out.